I am RC Robbin. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. By now you know what this is. I shouldn't have to explain it. If you're here at game number 143 out of 162, you've seen this before. Let's jump into the calendar. So it's a 4-game series at home against San Francisco. The Avengers have won 2 out of 3, as you can see. Here's game number 4. We're looking to win 3 out of 4 against the San Francisco Giants. Let's rock and roll. Play game. Okay. Play full game. We are the home team at Crosley Field, which I randomly chose as the designated home ballpark. Chris Hemsworth going for win number 20. Tom Holland needs a day off. Look at that. Clark Gregg will play for Tom Holland. But we will move some stuff around. Stuff around. Don Cheadle needs to sit down. Vin Diesel will play for him. Vin Diesel, Clark Gregg. Okay. Oh no, you know what? Let's go Benedict Cumberbatch. Let's do this. So Mackie, Downey Jr., Chadwick, Ruffalo. Ooh, Ruffalo needs a day off. Holy shit. Hold on a second. Ruffalo's going to be the DH, and Benedict Wong's going to be the catcher. Sebastian Stan, Vin Diesel, all right, let's rock and roll. Let's do this. So those are the lineups. The Avengers are 40 games over 500. They're a half a game up in the National League West. They've taken the place of the San Diego Padres in the National League West in this created franchise on MLB The Show 20 for PlayStation 4. I am RC Robbin. I also do play-by-play. If you didn't already know, hopefully you can deal with the sound of my voice. I barely can. Live! Get ready for some Major League Baseball as the San Francisco Giants visit the Hollywood Avengers. This is a National League East division matchup. On the mound, going for win number 20, Thor Odin's son, also known as Chris Hemsworth in real life. 19-6, 2.67 earned run average. One of the front runners for the Cy Young Award in the National League in this fictional franchise. Leading off, Tony Gwynn. 292, 6 homers, 43 runs batted. And here comes the first pitch of the ball. Ground ball, foul, strike one. Tony Gwynn is a 3,000 hit club member, legendary player. Many times he won the batting title during his career, I would say in the 80s and 90s. Again, pulls it foul, count is quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. As I said earlier, this is game number 143 of a 162 game regular season. No skipped innings, no simulated games, all of them on my playlist. Past the diving attempt by Tony Stark at first and into right field. It is a leadoff single for Tony Gwynn here in the top of the first inning. Here's the replay.
The center fielder, number 8, Shane Victorino.
Up next, Shane Victorino, the center fielder, hitting .313. He has 17 homers and 57 runs batted in. Fastball, two-seam action, outside corner, strike one. So the Hollywood Avengers, 91-51. That is Benedict Wong behind home plate today and Dave Bautista in right field. Grounder, spins, throws to second for one, back to first. A 3-6-3 double play spun nicely by Tony Stark at first. Starting lineup for the San Francisco Giants, Tony Gwynn's in right field, Shane Victorino at center, Jimmy Fox at first. Cal Ripken Jr. is at short, Brett Boone's at second, Eloy Jimenez in left. The designated hitter is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. as Drupal Cabrera is at third, and Spencer Kaboom behind home plate and batting ninth. Mr. Mazwardi, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the comment. Swing and a miss, strike one. It's the top of the first, 2 away, base is empty. No score. It's the 4th game of a 4-game set. The Avengers have won 2 out of 3 against the Giants, trying to win 3 out of 4. Pitch is high and outside. Count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. Chris Hemsworth trying his 3rd attempt to get win number 20. High and deep by Jimmy Fox, but curling out of play. The count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. I gotta go, but I've left a like and hope you win. Thank you, Mazwardi. Believe me, it matters, and I appreciate the fact that you dropped in and said hi. All right? See you again soon, hopefully for the playoffs. And he fouls off the sinking fastball. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Grounder up the middle, fielded routine play by Mackie. Cut the check. The side is retired. It's a 1-2-3 inning. No, check that. It's not a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on, none left on. Half inning of play, no score. On the mound for the San Francisco Giants, Mike Clevenger's 12-9 with a 4.55 earned run average. And he will face Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie plays Sam Wilson in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, hitting .312, 17 homers, 65 runs batted in. He is the new Captain America. And he pulls the slider foul down the right field line out of play for strike 1. Welcome to the live stream. Slider just off the outside corner. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. The Giants are at 571 and 71. They're in 3rd place, but they're like 20 games back in the division. Fastball outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Strike on the outside corner. Count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right on that edge. Fouls off the high and tight fastball, 96 on the radar gun. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive the other way. It is a solid single to left to lead off the game. Cut the check for Anthony Mackie. He has speed. Up next, Tony Stark, also known as Robert Downey Jr., hitting .290. Change up low, ball 1. Tony's has 20 homers on the season. I believe he has 87 or 88 runs batted in. Slider outside corner. Count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. Misses with the 2-seam fastball. 2 balls, 1 strike. And he fouls it back. Count evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mackie leads off first. No outs here in the bottom of the 1st. Quick throw to first, it's back. Ah, love me some afternoon baseball. This is a live stream. Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Line drive, foul. The at-bat will continue. Strike 3 called, outside corner. Doesn't like the call. It's the first strikeout of the game for Clevenger. Up next, the late, great Chadwick Boseman, hitting .347. He has 19 homers and 70 runs batted in. 1 out, runner leads off first. Swing and a miss out in front of the slider, strike 1. Again out in front of the slider. Count is quickly. No balls and 2 strikes on Black Panther. I say late and great because unfortunately we lost Chadwick Boseman to cancer in real life. May he rest in peace. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Throws to first. It's a strikeout and they're a 2-way. Nasty pitch by Clevenger. 2nd strikeout of the game. Here's a replay. Oof. So the Incredible Hulk has 34 homers and 127 runs batted in. Pitch is high and outside, ball 1. Both stats lead the ball club. 2 outs, runner leads off first. And it's a deep fly ball to center, but I believe playable for the center fielder. On the warning track, Victorino makes the catch to retire the side. So after 1 inning of baseball, there's no score. Get 24. Says the Outlander. For those of you that are unaware, the Outlander is not just a loyal subscriber and watcher of Avengers baseball. He has a baseball franchise of his own on MLB The Show. Yesterday in his created franchise, he scored 24 runs in a 9-inning game. You gotta be kidding me. Cal Ripken Jr., 273, 34 homers, 108 RBIs. Steps up to lead off the top of the 2nd. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. I am not as good as you, Mr. Outlander. I struggle just to get 5 runs a game. Looked like it was high, but called a strike by the home plate umpire, and the count is no balls, 2 strikes to Cal Ripken. Swing and a miss, inside fastball, struck him out swinging. That's the first strikeout of the game for Hemsworth. Thor Odinson drops the hammer. Here's the replay. Might have been called a strike, but tied him up in knots on the inside. Had to pull his hands in. Could not make contact. Up next, second baseman Brett Boone. 37 homers on the season with a month left to go. Sinking fastball at the knees. Strike one. Cardinals like to pitch down and up only, says the Outlander in his created franchise. Sinking fastball inside corner, count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Boone. Boone played for the Seattle Mariners in the 1990s. Grounder to Clark Gregg at second. Phil Coulson throws to first, and there are 2 away. Next up, Eloy Jimenez. Eloy's hitting .258, 28 homers, 67 runs batted in on the season. 2 outs, bases empty. Checks a swing in there, strike 197 on the radar gun. Out in front of the splitter, count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes on Jimenez. Chases the slider down and away, struck him out swinging. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Thor. After an inning and a half of baseball, no score. This is Avengers baseball. So we go to the bottom of the second. Up steps Drax the Destroyer, hitting .317, 13 homers, 69 RBIs. He also carries a 10-game hitting streak into this contest. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. Batista is 10 for his last 21, so he's hot as of late. Grounder up the middle, backhanded by Boone, jump throw. In time, nice play for out number 1. Defensive alignment for the San Francisco Giants in the outfield from left to right. You have Eloy Jimenez, Shane Victorino, and Tony Gwynn. And in the infield, Asdrubal Cabrera, Cal Ripken Jr., Brett Boone, and Jimmy Fox, with Spencer Kaboom behind home plate. What a name. Up next, the Winter Soldier, hitting .280, 10 homers, 47 runs batted in. Checks his swing, pitches outside, ball 1. Spencer Kaboom, what a name. Down and in, 2 balls, no strikes. Oh crap, LOL, we played the Giants tonight too. There's a certain synchronicity, a certain symmetry about it. What that means is that anyone who watches my live stream should watch yours, and anyone who watches yours should watch mine. It seems only fair. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike to Sebastian Stan. Hard ground ball, knocked down by Cal, picks it up, but no throw. I'm sure they're going to give him an infield single, and they will. The scorer's table gave him a single. It was a great play just to keep that ball in the infield. Up next is the backup catcher, Benedict Wong. Benedict Wong checks his swing, pitches outside, ball 1. Hit a grand slam home run earlier this week. And he pulls it deep, but foul. Count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. He was elevated to backup catcher status when Chris Evans, the first Avenger, was injured, probably for the rest of the season. Fouls it off. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Absolutely, says the Outlander. See, even the Outlander agrees. And that's a deep drive. That's going to be in the corner at the very least, and it will, and it'll bounce over the fence for a ground rule double. Benedict Wong's protector of the Sorcerer Supreme's 4th double of the season. He is producing just inside that right field foul line and into the corner. Runner stops at third. Vin Diesel, I am Groot, up with 2 runners in scoring position. Way out in front, swing and a miss at a pitch that was 9 miles out of the strike zone, strike 1. And it's a deep fly ball to right. Looks like it may be deep enough. Quinn makes the catch, tagging the good strong throw. Comes to the plate. Guns him. No, it's safe. Safe. So the sacrifice fly for I Am Groot Vin Diesel, and the MCU takes a 1-0 lead. That's interesting. I'd like to see the replay on that. I thought for sure that he beat the tag, but no replay from the truck. All right, up next, playing second base today, giving Tom Holland a day off, is Clark Gregg. He plays Phil Coulson, agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the TV show. Runner at second, 2 down, single to get him in. And he skies it to right, swings at the first pitch. There is Tony Gwynn to retire the side. So a sacrifice fly by Vin Diesel, and the Avengers have an early 1-0 lead. This is Avengers Baseball. So we go to the top of the third. DH, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., hitting .278, 23 homers, 69 runs batted in. Steps up to the plate to lead off the top of the third. Welcome to the live stream, Brandy Looney Tunes Fan 2000. He has 242 subscribers as of now. If you're in this live, oh no! Back goes the Winter Soldier track wall. Looking up, it's gone. We have a tie ball game here in the top of the third inning. That's Gurriel's 24th home run of the season. My goodness, gave it a ride. Now, as I was saying, as we watch this disgusting San Francisco Giants home run. For those of you that are my subscribers, if you see Brandon Looney Tunes Fan 2000, I would suggest you subscribe to him as well, because he's a loyal watcher of Avengers Baseball. He's in my live stream almost every day. Thank you, sir, for your support. Here's the replay of that home run. So game is tied, brand new ball game. Up next, Asdrubal Cabrera. Looks like Asdrubal Cabrera is a September call-up for the Giants, as he has no at-bats this season. And in his first at-bat of the season, he gets a hit. It is a single, so this third inning is not starting out so well for Chris Hemsworth. He shows up on the mound from the top of the third, gives up a homer and a single immediately. He needs to settle down. Up next, Spencer Kaboom. Spencer Kaboom is the catcher today. Fastball in there, strike one. Spencer's in limited at-bats is only hitting 150 on the season. No production. Sinking fastball outside corner, count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out and is 1 away. That is strikeout number 3 for Thor Odinson. See the replay. Terrible angle. All strikeouts from pitchers, the angle should be over the shoulder of the pitcher so you can see the location. So I'm going to put that in the suggestion box for 989 Studios. Lineup turns over for the San Francisco Giants. Tony Gwynn had a single in his first at-bat. Pitch inside, ball 1. Runner at first, 1 down, one up. 1 apiece. He's going. Flies it to right. There is Batista, makes the catch for the second out. So it was a hit and run, but fly ball out makes the runner return to first. So 2 down. Up steps Shane Victorino, who's 5 for 13 in this series, but does not have a hit today yet. He's 0 for 1. And he pops it up out of the crouch is Benedict Wong. He makes the catch to retire the side, but a solo shot by Lourdes Gurriel Jr. ties this ball game at 1 at the end of 2.5. This is Avengers Baseball. So we go to the bottom of the third. Anthony Mackie singled in his first at-bat. He's up there for his second plate appearance. Pitch outside, ball 1. Inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Anthony Mackie was elevated to the... Wait a minute, I'm going to have to hold that thought as it's a deep drive in the right center field. It is off the base of the wall. He will make it to second and hold. It is a leadoff double for Anthony Mackie. Cut the check for the new Captain America. It is Mackie's 37th double of the season. Here's the replay. Welcome to the live stream, King Sonic. Thank you for showing up and making a comment. Believe me, it is always appreciated. Next up, Robert Downey Jr. struck out in the first, 0 for 1. Fouls off the fastball behind home plate, strike 1. Runner leads off second. Pitch outside, ball one. Count as 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss at the fastball. 96 on the radar gun. Count as 1 ball and 2 strikes to Iron Man. Backs him off the plate. Count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1-1 game here in the bottom of the 3rd. This is the 4th game of this 4-game set. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Tony Stark. On deck, Black Panther. This is Avengers Baseball. I am RC Robbin. Thank you so much for watching. And that's a deep drive, but lines it to the right fielder for out number 1. Hit it right on the nose, but right at Tony Gwynn and right for out number 1. So next up is Chadwick. Struck out in his first at-bat. Runner leads off second. 1 down. Pops it up behind home plate, out of play for strike 1. Chadwick is 11 for his last 20, so he's hot.
Nope.
Fastball low, 1 ball, 1 strike. T'Challa. Can't wait to see the Black Panther sequel to see who they decide is the new Black Panther. That's a line drive to center. It will hang up there. Diving catch. Gorgeous catch by Shane Victorino for the 2nd out. They should show us a replay of that. Don't be a hater. This is just, I know it's the Giants, but let's look at this catch. He just gives up the body. So 2 down, up steps Mark Ruffalo, the Incredible Hulk. He has 2 homers in this series. 0 for 1 today. And that's a line drive, but right at the right fielder to retire the side. So Clevenger gets out of it, gives up a leadoff double, but the run does not score. At the end of 3, this ball game is tied at 1. Leading off, Cal Ripken Jr., 6 for 14 with 2 homers in this series. I'm sorry, pardon me, that's Jimmy Fox, the first baseman, leading off here in the top of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball up the middle and through. It is a leadoff single for Jimmy Fox. And that is hit number 7 in this 4-game series. He has been productive. Now it's Cal Ripken Jr. Struck out in the 2nd inning. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss at the fastball, strike 1. Strike 2, count is quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Runner leads off first, nobody out. And that's a deep drive, it's got a chance. It is gone! A 2-run home run just inside the left field foul pole. Is home run number 35 for Cal Ripken Jr. And the San Francisco Giants lead 3-1. Oh. Wow. Just inside that left field foul pole, just over the top of the fence. Bang. Cal Ripken Jr. Baseball's Iron Man. Next up, Brett Boone, 0 for 1. Pitch low and outside, ball 1. 37 homers, 96 runs batted in. Sinking fastball in there, strike 1. Count as 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouls off the split finger fastball, count as 1 ball, 2 strikes to Boone. And he just gets a piece of it to stay alive. Count remains 1-2. Fouls off the 2-seam fastball. Out in front of the sinking fastball, swing and a miss. Struck him out for the first strikeout of the inning, and 4th strikeout of the game for Chris Hemsworth. So Chris Hemsworth is going for win number 20. He's 19-6. Unfortunately, here in the fourth inning, he's down 3-1. Up next, Eloy Jimenez struck out in the second. At the knees, strike one. Out in front of the sinking fastball, strike two. Count is no balls and 2 strikes to Jimenez. Fouls off the split finger fastball. Stays alive. Jams him. Fouls it upstairs behind home plate. Count remains 0-2. String and a miss. That's out number 2 and strikeout number 5. He's got the strikeout ball working. Unfortunately, those 2 home runs I put him behind the 8 ball. Up next, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 97 on the radar gun. Out in front of the slider, swing and a miss, strike 2. Strike 3, struck out the side. However, a 2-run home run by Jimmy Fox, or Cal Ripken Jr. perhaps. I think that's more like it. After 3.5, it's the Giants 3, the Avengers 1. So we go to the bottom of the fourth. Up steps Dave Bautista, who grounded out in the second. He's 0 for 1. Clevenger on the mound. That's a line drive to center. It is a leadoff single for Drax the Destroyer. Nothing gets over his head. He'll catch it, as he said in the movie. Up next, Sebastian Stan, who had a single in his first at-bat. Quick throw to first, this guy. Ten homers on the season for Sebastian Stan, part-time player. Oh, it's to the backstop, but the ricochet, and unfortunately, Dave Bautista doesn't get second on that. That's surprising. So, 1 ball, no strikes. I could have sworn, must have got a bad jump off first. Off the end of the bat, shallow fly ball to left. It is a dunks in there for a single. Very surprising. Outfield play by Eloy Jimenez. He should have been able to catch that. It was a shallow fly ball. He won't get the error because his glove never came in contact with the ball, but that's a shallow fly ball that should have been caught by the right fielder. Check that left fielder. Up next, Benedict Wong, who doubled in his first at-bat. Runners at first and second and nobody out. The Avengers are threatening now. Fouls it upstairs behind home plate. Out of play. Strike 1. Benedict Wong has been hot since he's been awarded catching duties. Down and in, count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Bautista leads off second. Sebastian Stan leads off first. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, outside, hitters count, 3 balls and 1 strike. On deck is Vin Diesel. Here comes the 3-1 pitch to Wong. Grounds it, spins, throws to second for 1, back to first. A 3-6-3 double play. So they traded the 2 outs for the runner going to third. Nice defensive play for the San Francisco infield. So Vin Diesel is responsible for the only run on the scoreboard right now for the MCU. He had a sacrifice fly in the second inning. This time he's going to need a hit to get that runner home from third with 2 outs. Fastball high, check to swing, ball 1. Vin Diesel in limited at-bats is hitting over 300 with runners in scoring position. That's a fly ball to center, but playable. Victorino makes the catch to retire the side. So 3 innings complete. No, check that. 4 innings complete, and the Giants lead 3-1. Ooh. Leading off the top of the 5th for the San Francisco Giants as Drupal Cabrera, who's 1 for 5 this season. His only hit this season was in today's game, a single. Swing and a miss at the fastball, strike 1. As you can see, the shift is on for Cabrera. 3 infielders on the right side expecting him to pull. So I might as well pitch him that way. Low and inside called a strike. Count is 0-2 on Cabrera. Fouls it off. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. 3-1 lead for the Giants. Top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Strikeout number 7 for Hemsworth. And we're only 4 1/3 innings in.
The catcher, number 28.
Pitch sequence. Misses the slider. Misses the high fastball. And misses the slider down and away. Anyway. Up next, Spencer Kaboom. 3 for 21 on the season. As this is September baseball, you're going to see guys in that haven't played for most of the season. At the knees, strike 1. Hard line drive, caught. Cut the check. That's out number 2. Nice play by Anthony Mackie. Hit it right on the nose. So lineup turns over. Tony Gwynn is up for his 3rd plate appearance. He's 1 for 2 with a single. 2 outs, bases empty. 3-1 lead for San Francisco. Slow roller, backhanded by Tony Stark. Iron Man steps on the bag to retire the side. So, 4.5. 3-1, San Francisco. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Up steps Clark Gregg. Phil Coulson, agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's 0 for 1.
The second baseman, number 85.
Backs him off the plate with the pitch. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, the inside fastball, strike 1. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike to Clark Gregg. Deep fly ball, but playable for the center fielder Victorino for out number 1.
Now batting.
Lineup turns over. Anthony Mackie 6 for 10 in this series, 2 for 2 today. And that's a deep drive. But I have a feeling, yep, center fielder Shane Victorino runs it down for out number 2. Nice play. Hit it on the nose, but couldn't quite get it over his head. So 2 outs, 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Tony Stark is up. He's 0 for 2. Breaking ball outside, ball 1. Clevenger's pitching a good game. Jams him upstairs behind home plate. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike to Tony Stark. Robert Downey Jr. High 2-1. Line drive, base hit through the right side. It's a 2-out single for Iron Man. And the tying run will come to the plate. Batting leaders in the National League teams-wise. The Avengers as a team are hitting better than any other National League team at 310. Dodgers at 293. Both the Avengers and Dodgers are fighting for the division crown in the National League West. Up next, Chadwick Boseman, 0 for 2. Line inside the third base bag and down that left field line. He will round second. And he's going to stop at third base. It'll be runners at second and third with 2 outs. 2 runners in scoring position for Mark Ruffalo. That is Black Panther's 26th double of the season. Mark Ruffalo is 0 for 2 today. He leads the ball club with 127 RBIs. A single could tie this ball game. Out in front of the changeup, swing and a miss, strike 1. And he pops him up. Shallow fly ball. Tony Gwynn retires the side. So they squander the opportunity. They strand 2 runners in scoring position. And at 5 innings of play, we have an official ball game. It's San Francisco 3, Hollywood Avengers 1. So we go to the top of the 6th. Shane Victorino is 0 for 2. Hemsworth is still out there. Fouls off the fastball, strike 1. So Hemsworth, in his last 3 starts, has tried and failed to capture that 20th win. Routine play for Black Panther. In time, 1 away. He's stuck at 19 wins. He's being outdueled right now by Mike Clevenger but the game is not yet over. Up next, Jimmy Fox. Deep drive to right. Back goes Batista. He will make the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
2 down, up steps Cal Ripken. Cal Ripken in the 4th inning hit this fly ball just inside the left. Look at how close this is to being foul. But instead it was a 2-run home run to give the Giants a 3-1 advantage. Swing and a miss, the fastball strike. And that's a line drive, a 2-out base hit for Cal Ripken Jr. And the 6th inning, the top of the 6th, will continue for the Giants. Hits leaders on San Francisco. Chipper Jones, who's getting the day off today, leads the ball club with 169. Cal Ripken's 3rd on that list. Up next, Brett Boone. Brett in this 4-game series has 2 homers. He's 0 for 2 today, however. Lines into the seats, foul ball, strike 1. Fouls off the sinking fastball. Count is 0-2 on Boone. Misses inside with the 2-seam fastball. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is Avengers Baseball. I am RC Robbin. Feel free to put your feet up on the coffee table. Grab a beer out of the fridge. Make yourself at home and comfortable. Strike 3 called. Outside corner. Boone doesn't like it. Nevertheless, the side is retired. After 5.5, it's San Francisco leading by 2. They lead 3-1. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. Dave Batista's 1 for 2 with a single. Steps up to the plate. That's a line drive, base hit to left. Batista's 2nd hit of this ballgame, a leadoff single, and the tying run will come to the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the replay. Bang. Pulls his hands inside and yanks it over into left field for a single. Up next, Sebastian Stan, who's 2 for 2 today. 2 singles and a run score. Ball 1. Sebastian's 4 for 9 in this series. Hard ground ball up the middle and through. It is a single. It's runners at 1st and 2nd. Nobody out for the Avengers as they threaten. Here's the replay. Just a ground ball with eyes. Next up, the catcher, Benedict Wong, 1 for 2 with a double. And he pops it up in the infield, foul territory. Jimmy Fox makes the catch for the 1st out. Runners remain at 1st and 2nd. Next up, Vin Diesel, 0 for 1. He does have a sacrifice fly today. That's a deep drive. It's got a chance. Makes the catch for out number 2. Deep center field, but not deep enough as there are 2 away. So they get the first 2 on with nobody out, and now we still have 2 on, now with 2 outs. Up steps Clark Gregg. Sorry, Clark. The manager is going to do substitution. This is big spot. Terrence Howard. The man who played James Rhodes in the first Iron Man film, Terrence Howard, steps up. Pinch hitter, switch hitter, hitting from the right side. Check that left side. He can play the infield, so high and tight, ball 1. He's hitting a $179, 4 RBI. Spent most of the season in the minor leagues. An injury to Chris Evans brought him to the major league level. Pitches high, 2 balls and no strikes. Slider paints the outside corner. Count as 2 balls and 1 strike. Batista leads off 2nd. Stan leads off 1st. Pitches outside. Hitters count 3 balls and 1 strike to Terrence Howard. Did he check it? Yes, he did. So it's ball 4, and the bases are now loaded with 2 outs for Anthony Mackie, the new Captain America. This could be a big moment in the game. Did he swing? No, he did not. Didn't break the wrists. So, up next, Anthony Mackie, the new Captain America, who was 2 for 3 today. He has the bases loaded and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And that looks like it might dunk in there, and it will knock off his glove. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. It is a 2-run double in a tie ball game for Anthony Mackie. Cut the check, double number 38. And this ball game is tied at 3. It was almost a brilliant catch by Shane Victorino. Goes for the diving catch, similar to the one that he made in the first inning. Kicks off the heel of his glove, and this ball game is tied. And now the manager of the Giants is coming for Clevenger. He makes a motion to the bullpen, wants the right-hander. Clevenger leaves with a no decision. However, he is responsible for the runner at second. Pitching now for the Giants, Logan Webb, who's only pitched in 7 games this season. He's 0-3 with a 6 ERA. He will face Robert Downey Jr. with 2 runners in scoring position. Pitches low and inside, ball 1. Tony Stark is 1 for 3. He had a single in the 5th inning. A single could give the Avengers a 5-3 advantage. And he pulls it high and deep towards that right field corner. He makes the diving catch. Gorgeous play by the Hall of Famer Tony Gwynn to save 2 runs. However, the Avengers at the end of 6 have tied this ball game at 3. Look at that play. Giving up the body, stretching out the leather. It's 3-3 tie, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So in at second base, defensive replacement now, Terrence Howard.
Number 7.
Up next is Eloy Jimenez, the left fielder. It's the top of the 7th inning. We have ourselves a tie ball game. Jimenez has struck out twice today. Here's the pitch from Thor. Fastball in there, strike 1. Swing and a miss, the sinking fastball, strike 2. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Jimenez. Misses, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Waste pitch. Swing and a miss, he struck him out, 1 away. Nasty 2-seam fastball inside part of the plate. Strikeout number 9 for Hemsworth. This better angle. DH Lourdes Gurriel Jr. steps up to the plate. He is 1 for 2. He has a solo homer in today's game. Misses low, ball 1. And that is a 1-out single for Gurriel Jr. and he's 2 for 3. And the go-ahead run is on first base for the Giants. So the Avengers have won 2 out of 3. It's a 4-game series against the Giants. So a win today is the difference between splitting a 4-game series, 2 games apiece, or winning 3 out of 4. As Drupal Cabrera singled in the 3rd, he's 1 for 2, steps up to the plate. Inside corner strike. Splitter in there, strike 2. Count as no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Double-digit strikeouts for Chris Hemsworth. That's strikeout number 10 on the game. 6 2/3 innings, 10 strikeouts. So up next, Spencer Kaboom. 3 for 22 on the season. He's 0 for 2 today. Swing and a miss, the fastball, strike 1. That beard is more impressive than his batting average. Slider, outside corner, strike 2. Runner leads off first, 2 outs, top of the 7th. And he pops it up. Hemsworth says, I got it. I'm the strongest Avenger, I'll make the catch. And he does, and the side is retired. Get up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Time for the 7th inning stretch. Take me out to the ball game. It is a 3-3 tie here in the 7th. So we go to the bottom of the 7th, and up steps Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman. He doubled in the 5th. He's 1 for 3. Logan Webb is out there for his 2nd inning of relief work. And that's a deep drive, but I have a feeling playable for Eloy Jimenez. One pitch, one away here in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting.
Next up, the Incredible Hulk, who's 6 for 16 in this series. He has 2 homers in this 4-game series, but he's 0 for 3 today. He leads the ball club in homers and RBIs.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses low, ball 1. And Webb is like, where was that, low? Webb's like, I thought it was a strike. He might have been right. And he pops it up behind home plate. Kaboom is there for the second out. And the Hulk is 0 for 4 today. So 2 outs, bases empty. Dave Bautista, or Drax the Destroyer, is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Steps up to the plate. Tie ball game here in the bottom of the 7th. Fouls it upstairs. Strike 1. Did he check it?
What you got?
No, he did not. First base umpire says you went too far. That's strike 2. Count as quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Bautista. Low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Deep drive, but it will curl out of play. Count as 1 ball and 2 strikes. High and tight. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases empty. 3-3 ball game. Here comes the pitch from Webb. Full count pitch. On deck is the Winter Soldier. Here it comes. And it's a 2-out walk, and the at-bat, the half inning for the Avengers will continue. So Sebastian Stan has 3 singles today and 2 runs scored. Sebastian has been swinging a hot bat today. Runner leads off first, 2 down. Inside corner, strike 1. Bucky Barnes at the plate. And that is a deep drive. Playable, however, in front of the warning track. On the warning track to retire the side. So, 7 innings complete. It's a 3-3 tie. This is Avengers Baseball. So, Chris Hemsworth is still out on the mound, pitching to Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn's 1 for 3 with a single. He's only thrown 74 pitches. It's 10 strikeouts. At the knees, strike 1. So 7 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, 3 earned runs. And that is a shallow fly ball. Charging, making the shoestring catch is I Am Groot, Vin Diesel for out number 1. Up next, Shane Victorino, who's over 3. Tries to bunt his way on it. I think he hit it too hard. Nice play. Nice play, nice layout by Tony Stark at first. So it was a bunt attempt for a bunt base hit for Shane Victorino, and he just honestly bunted it to the third baseman a little too forcefully. So 2 down, up steps Jimmy Fox, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Pitch is low, ball 1. Attendance here at Crosley Field, 27,436. Crosley Field is a minor league ballpark. That's a sellout, 27,000. And this ball game is no longer tied as Jimmy Fox hits a home run, a solo shot, home run number 38 on the season here in the top of the 8th inning to give the Giants a 4-3 advantage. Here's a replay. Oof. Projected 421. If there were any cars parked out on the street, they would have a dent in their front fender. Cal Ripken's up next. Misses inside ball 1. Cal Ripken has a home run today, 2-run homer. It's 2 for 3. Outside 2 balls and no strikes. And we're going to have to go to the manager's office and the bullpen. We don't want to ruin Chris Pratt. Josh Brolin and Paul Rudd. And the manager will send the pitching coach out to the mound to talk things out. Chris Hemsworth is like, I got this. I'm the strongest Avenger. You will not replace me. I am the strongest Avenger. No one is better than me. And he fouls it off. Count as 2 balls and 1 strike. Point break. Chases a split finger fastball. Counted evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Misses inside. Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Bases empty. 4-3 lead for San Francisco. Here's the pitch. Line drive caught by Black Panther to retire the side, but a solo shot by Jimmy Fox. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The Giants lead 4-3. Oh no.
Your attention, please.
In relief comes Will Smith for the Giants. He's 3-1 with a 4.70 earned run average. And up steps the backup catcher Benedict Wong to lead off the bottom of the 8th. Left-handed hitter against the lefty batter. Left-handed hitter against the lefty pitcher, pardon me. And he pops it up, swings at the first pitch. In foul territory, makes the catch for out number 1 as Drupal Cabrera. Up next, Vin Diesel. Vin is 0 for 2. Has a sac fly today. I am Groot. Pitches outside, ball 1. 2 right-handers warming in the Giants bullpen, Nick Whitgren and the closer, Christy Matheson. And he yanks the fastball into the seats for strike 1, foul ball. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. 4-3 lead for the MCU here in the bottom of the 8th. Curveball low. Hitters count 3 balls and 1 strike. On deck, Terrence Howard. Here comes the pitch from Will Smith. Did he check it? Yes, he did. So it's a 1-out walk for I am Groot. Up next, switch hitter Terrence Howard, infielder. Turns around and bats from the right side against the lefty Will Smith. 1 out, runner leads off first. Here's a pitch from Smith. And he pops it up, foul territory, out of play for strike number 1. Terrence Howard was the first man to play James Rhodes in the Marvel Cinematic Universe all the way back in 2008, the first Iron Man film. Inside part of the plate, called strike 2, count is quickly no balls, and 2 strikes on Howard. Runner leads off first. Grounder, steps on a bag, throws to first in time, and unassisted 4-3 double play. So after 8 innings of play, San Francisco Giants lead by 1. It's 4-3. This is Avengers baseball. So during the dugout, during the half inning of play, the manager came over to Chris Hemsworth and said, I'm sitting you out for the 9th inning. He says, no, you're not. I'm pitching. I'm the strongest Avenger. You will not sit me. Chopper jumps off the mound, steps, fires, got him. 1 pitch, 1 away. Eloy Jimenez, 2 for 11 in this series. 0 for 3 today, steps up to the plate. Fastball in there, strike 1, 98 miles an hour on the radar gun. Count is 0-1. Pulls the slider foul down the left field line, out of play. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes to Jimenez. Pops him up. Routine play. for Tony Stark. Robert Downey Jr. makes the catch, 2-away. And it seems that Chris Hemsworth is willing himself to pitch a complete game. He will be the man of record. Right now he's losing. In the third inning, Gurriel Jr. hit a solo shot, which at the time gave them a 1-0 lead. Fastball outside corner, strike one. Off the glove, picks it up, throws across the diamond. Not in time. It'll probably be an infield single. Yes, scorer's table's going to give Gurriel Jr. a base hit. So it's a 2-out 9th inning single. Up next as Drupal Cabrera, who's 1 for 7 in this series. 1 for 3 today, however. Fastball in there, strike one. Swing and a miss at the sinking fastball. 2 quick strikes on Cabrera. Pulls it high and deep towards right, but there is Batista to retire the side. So pending extra innings, this may be a complete game loss because we're going to the bottom of the 9th. The Hollywood Avengers trail by 1. It's 4-3 San Francisco.
Your attention, please.
Pitching the closer for the Giants, Christy Mathewson. He has 25 saves in 25 opportunities and an ERA of 1.73. He is perhaps the best closer in the National League. Leading off, the lineup turns over yet again. Anthony Mackie's 3 for 4 today. Steps up to the plate to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Let's see what happens. Grounder, foul. Before we go any further, the manager is going to go to the bullpen. He's going to sit down Josh Brolin. He's going to sit down Paul Rudd. He's going to go to Jeremy Renner. Jeremy Renner is going to warm up, and Jeremy Renner is going to go in this game. If there is a extra innings, if there's to the top of the 10th, Jeremy Renner or Hawkeye is going to pitch. Swing and a miss at the 12-6. 2 quick strikes on Anthony Mackie. Count as no balls and 2 strikes here in the bottom of the 9th. Grounder towards the right side and through. It's a leadoff single, and the tying run is on first. Cut the check. Anthony Mackie has a single, his 4th hit of this ball game. Here's a replay. Just a ground ball with eyes past the diving attempt by Brett Boone at second base. Up next, Robert Downey Jr., 1 for 4 with a single today. Left-handed hitter against the righty Mathewson. And it's another base hit. It's 2 on and nobody out. The tying and winning runs are on base here with nobody out in the 9th. Here's a replay. We love you 3,000, Tony. Up next, Black Panther, 1 for 4 with a double today. Here comes the pitch. Fouls off the 2-seam fastball, strike one. Did he check it? Yes, he did. Pitches outside, count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Chases a screwball, swing and a miss, count as 1 ball and 2 strikes. That was out of the strike zone. 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch from Mathewson. 6. No, wait, he tags him, throws to first. In time, he gets the double play. There are 2 away. Smash to the third baseman, tags the runner passing, throws to first in time. Nice play by Drupal Cabrera, and the Avengers are down to their final out of the game. Representing that final out and also the winning run at the plate, Mark Ruffalo. He is 0 for 4 today. The Incredible Hulk has 34 homers and 127 runs batted in this season. He can tie this ball game with a single. Let's see what happens. And that ball game is tied. Rounding third and heading home is Tony Stark. This ball game is tied at 4 with 2 outs in the 9th inning. Hulk smash, Hulk smash, Hulk smash. RBI number 128 on the season. And here's the replay. Swings at the first pitch and smashes it up the middle. We are tied at 4. Up next, Dave Batista. Giants bullpen is active. Runner at first, 2 outs, 2 for 3. Pitches inside, ball 1. Dave Bautista plays Drax the Destroyer in the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. He's also a former professional wrestler in the WWE. Inside, 2 balls and no strikes on Bautista. Hulk leads off first, 4-4 game. Fouls off the fastball, count is 2 balls and 1 strike on Drax. Checks his swing, breaking ball is low. Hitters count, 3 balls and 1 strike. Here comes the pitch. Fouls it off, count will go full, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The runner will be off with the pitch. May help with the double in the gap. Fouls it back yet again, and we will do it all over again. The runner at first is the winning run here in the bottom of the 9th. Ball 4, he walked him. So now the winning run is in scoring position at second, where a single could win this game for the Hollywood Avengers in walk-off fashion. We have Ruffalo at second, Bautista at first, and up steps, wait, before that happens, the closer, Christy Matheson, is relieved by Yusmero Petit. Petit is 4-1 with a 4.23 earned run average, and Petit lost this game 1. He gave up a grand slam home run in game 1 of this 4-game series to Benedict Wong. Up next is the Winter Soldier, Sebastian Stan. Yeah, you know what? We'll do it. 2 outs, 2 on. 9th inning, 4-4 game. And that's his line drive up the middle, rounding third and heading home is the Hulk. To throw to the plate is up the line. It's a winning run driven home by Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier. Bucky Barnes till the end of time. They'd win in walk-off fashion, 5-4, and that is win number 92 on the season. They are 92-51. As Sebastian Stan is the hero today. Here's the replay. A 9th inning, 2 out, 2 single, 2 strike single, up the middle, scoring Mark Ruffalo from second. The throw is up the line. He slides, he slaps the base, and they win 5-4 and take this series at home against the San Francisco Giants 3-1. Woo! Here's the replay. Well, actually, no, this is probably the player of the game, Anthony Mackie, who had 4 hits today. I don't know how you can argue that. Can't really. Anthony Mackie is the player of the game. We'll go to the score sheet. Up at the top, Hollywood Avengers, 5 runs, 15 hits, no errors. San Francisco Giants, 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Chris Hemsworth, who pitched a complete game, wins game number 20. He finally gets his 20th win after 4 tries. He is 20 wins and 6 losses. Christy Matheson, who before today's game, the closer of the San Francisco Giants, was 25 out of 25 in save opportunities, gets his first blown save and the loss. Christy Matheson gets the loss, and as I said previously, Anthony Mackie cut the check, the new Captain America, 4 for 5. He is the player of the game. So, walk-off win in dramatic fashion for win number 92 on the season. This is Avengers Baseball. I am RC Robbin. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video on the way out. Please come to see another game of Avengers Baseball in the future. And if baseball is not your thing, come check out my YouTube channel. Scroll down the page. There's plenty of playlists, lots of different types of games to choose from. So again, the final here at Crosley Field. The Hollywood Avengers win in dramatic fashion, 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. They win 5-4. Take care and have yourself a great afternoon.